Good morning, y'all. I'm gonna do this in one take. It is officially fall, and one thing I want to say to you guys is just prepare yourself. Like, if you live in an area where it gets darker, it gets cooler when fall and winter comes around, then you need to prepare. Because when these seasons come around and things start to switch, it's very easy to just want to be comfortable, be in the house. Most people will be in the house more often than the summertime, and that's not unusual. That's okay. That's actually good for you. If you have like work to do, if you have goals to accomplish, this is a great time for you to be in the house. But it's very easy as soon as fall hits, like you feel a fall in the air, it's very easy to get into like a comfortable mood. It's very easy to come home from like work or school and just get up under your covers and get comfortable, and then just stay there and just repeat that cycle every single day. It's very easy to fall into like a seasonal depression, or even if it's not a full depression, just like because the sun is not shining as much, because you're not outside as much, it's very easy to just get more like to yourself and unmotivated and just feeling like you don't really want to do anything. So prepare. This is time for you to be in the house but work on your goals. So any goals that you may have, any habits you want to build, anything that you want to accomplish right now, like, you should be in the house working on those things. Don't fall into old habits of just laying in bed, always watching Netflix, or always playing a game, or just BSing, scrolling through social media. Like, get these things done. All these things that you've been thinking about doing, this is the time. Don't wait for New Year's to come around, because by that point, like, you've already wasted a few months of this cool season, fall. You've already been in the house for a few months. But the things that I'm doing to prepare for this fall, number one, I started doing this a couple years back, but as soon as fall hits, I start taking vitamin D. Either vitamin D or cod liver oil, which is pretty much giving you the same vitamin that you need. And vitamin D comes from the sun, and when it's fall or when it's winter time, you're not getting as much sun. The days are shorter, you're in the house more often, so you're not getting as much sun, and vitamin D affects your mood. When you're low in vitamin D, like, the side effects can be very similar to depression. I can go into like a whole rant about that, but even psychiatrists, they will test your blood before they start medicating you, just to see if these symptoms can possibly be caused by like the lack of vitamin D in your blood. So as soon as fall hits, I start taking vitamin D, and I take it all the way through winter time, just so I keep my mood up, I keep my motivation up, and I'm not just falling into like a slump. That's the first thing I'm doing. The next thing, and around this time, like, well, for me specifically, where I live, like deep into the winter time, it'll be dark by 5. Like, it'll be dark by like 4:35. So whenever I get home at the end of the day, it's dark. And what do you feel like doing when you get home and it's dark and it's cool outside? You just feel like getting comfortable. Me, I need to have like a list written every morning. Wake up, all right, what do I want to do today? And by the time I go to bed at the end of that day, I need to make sure I check everything off that list. And when I get home, I'm not putting on comfortable clothes. I might take off my outside clothes and put on some like clean outside clothes, but I'm not getting in no comfortable clothes, sweatpants, none of that. I don't want to be too comfortable when I get home knowing I have things to do. But yeah, definitely am not going to let myself get into a slump. Definitely am not going to let myself fall into the trap of just being comfortable. Like, there's things you need to do them. Of course, summertime, it feels like that's the time you want to pop out, socialize, be outside, do this, trips, travel. And fall time is the exact opposite. Fall time is like fall, winter. It's like, all right, you might want to bulk up. You might want to gain some fat and some muscle. And that's okay, because you're covered up in sweaters, you're covered up in hoodies, and like, it's fine. Like, this is time to focus on yourself, focus on your mind, body, everything, all your goals, any business ideas you have, or if you're already like in your business, work on that heavily. Content creation, all these things that are easier done in the house, this is the time to do it. And then when you pop out for spring and summer, like, you take off the hoodie, take off the sweater, you know, your muscles popping, everything. You've already spent a few months in the house grinding on your goals, and now you can like enjoy the fruits of it. But this is a reminder, fall is here. Prepare yourself. Don't let yourself fall into a slump. Don't lose track of your goals, and definitely don't wait for New Year's to come around to even set goals. Like, set goals right now and start working on them. But yeah, happy fall. It's here. It's grind time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.